Hey guys, good afternoon. Gibby, Mark Gibson, Wednesday, was it the 13th today? As you guys know, the letters went out. A lot of you are receiving them as I'm videoing this right now for a recall for Monday, May 18th. Again, some of you, the cutoff right now, everyone should have got a letter with the exception of some of my 2017s. I know DJ and Jason Hebler and Tom are contacting some folks with, if they got any questions. But what they're waiting on right now, when you get into the July class of 2017, trying to fill holes of like people that have some of the issues being compromised on different things. But like I said, most of those folks have been communicating with benefits, and I'll touch on that in one more second. So for now, like I said, a lot of you got letters to return. Most all of you got letters to return to work on Monday, 5/18. It's got times on there, whether it's 6:30 a.m., 7, what department. You got some 2:30 p.m.s, some 10:30 p.m.s, some 11 p.m.s, some 3 p.m.s returns. That's the time. But again, it goes into July. Like I said, right now, the cutoff is that July class, the July 17. That's what we're looking at, July 17, 2017. And again, the group in the 17s, just be patient, okay? Regardless, if you don't have a letter, that just means continue doing what you're doing with the unemployment. And HR is working on the letters now, the needs from inside the plant, like where the holes are. And even if they don't finalize all that, again, you continue unemployment, we'll find out where holes are at come Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Monday evening. There's some other ideas out there. Again, like I said, that's good to be into the middle at least. I mean, we got a few more to go. I hear good news moving forward, but again, we got to get through Monday first, and then we'll see where things are at as we get into June and July. I know there's a lot of uncertainty. I'm going to reiterate what I told you guys last week. Any issues, like I said, you're contacting your committeeman, that's fine, or the company, whoever you're talking with. But at the end of the day, really hope and want you guys to be calling your benefits reps, whether it's Tony or Ray or Lawrence or Dione, touch base with them. Most of you guys know how to do it. You've been doing it. A lot of you are way ahead of even me, filling you guys in last week on what to do. And the company's going to put out a letter. They already have. They sent it to me. I sent it to the committee on the process moving forward. It's similar to what they did with Axel. If you guys didn't know, with Justin, they had tried to return the guys, I want to say, prematurely, like 2 weeks ago or so. And what's been working is the company's requesting that the folks follow up if they need to be off. So again, you touch base with your benefits team. There's issues that some people have to stay out on that are listed in that executive order 76 that I shared with you guys. That comes with the governor's order. It was actually the one. It was 57, and then it got rescinded. 57 got rescinded to executive order 2020-76. And it goes through different issues, right? But that's where it comes down to you. You got to know, if you're in a situation where, you can't be back again. You want to touch base with benefits because you're going to be required at the end of the day to send email HR weekly if you're coming back, requesting leave. And what it says, I'm just going to read it to you. Ryan, I'm going to have them post it, but it says Detroit engine employees being formally recalled to work effective May 18th, 2020. Would typically have 5 days after receipt of the letter to return to work before termination of their seniority under the provisions of the collective bargaining agreement. We also want to acknowledge our understanding and adherence to the newest orders issued by Governor Whitmer, Executive Orders 2020-76, that's the one I'm referring to, and then there's 2020-77. As a result, the company is providing the following options for employees until the order is lifted or modified. It is the responsibility of each employee to contact their labor relations representative and inform them of their intent to return to work or a basis for not returning to work. If an employee works proactively with the labor relations representative, they may request an excused absence without pay, personal leave, or utilize a form of paid time off, your contractual benefits. Employees may request vacation, PA, personal leave, any combination in 1 week increments and no less than 24 hours prior to Monday of your normally scheduled work shift. Employees choosing to not utilize this temporary weekly time off leave procedure and or fail to report to work under the contractual recall to the provisions will be subject to termination under the terms of the collective bargaining agreement. Then it gives you some numbers to call. But the bottom line is when you're doing the leave, you're going to email that to one of the reps. It's either Trisha Patty, Aaron Wynn, Katrina Toth, or Jason Atkins. And again, you guys should have already been in touch with either Dione, Ray, Tony, Lawrence. Again, your committee men will advise you the same thing, just so we're all on the same page of what documents may or may not be needed moving forward. Because obviously this is, everything keeps moving. Tony and I and Di and some of the committee, we talked with, reps from the state of Michigan. We've talked to multiple attorneys with the UAW. Again, this process has been working right now for Axle, what needs they've had going on. So, again, follow along with that. I think we're going to be fine. Again, there's a lot of things posted. There's a lot of changes in this facility, but I don't know what people are hearing. I know they hear about masks. The masks are required. I've made that clear. That wasn't just something. It's a Daimler policy, but it was set. The governor set that order down too when she updated the orders 76 and 77. So be conscientious of the people around you. It's not, I know it's uncomfortable. I have them, any sort of mask works right now. Just be respectful of your coworkers. It's not about, you not wanting to wear it. If there's a problem with that, you need to get with your physician and see what can be done, because the masks are mandatory inside the facility. I'm having Ryan post some updated hours on testing at Care Here for the COVID-19. We'll post that. We'll post the layout of the parking lot, how it's, it's changed. It's not anything extraordinary. It's just the way to come in, especially on Outer Drive. Layout's a little bit different, how you flow in. Yeah. Oh, the badges. That was one of the ones I was thinking about. Still, you do have to use the clocks. They clean them. I told you guys I would like to see those not operational. There's an effect on obviously the time, because the scanners, these new scanners they have. One thing I know will help the flow, if you guys are worried about, know your badge number, number one, because you're going to have to give that to the nurse that's going to be meeting you when they're taking your temperature when you come into the facility, literally from your car window, and the questions you'll be asking questions, and a little Q&A there. If you've been out of the country, been out of the state, been traveling, you've been in touch with anyone with COVID, have you had it, your general health. But again, that's a nurse. So we have some of the reps handing out masks. There's at least 2 masks. You can get masks if you need them. That's not an issue. But they hand out 2 every morning to folks, and that's going to follow through the afternoons. But the knowing the badge is one thing, right? Because that's the one thing they're going to ask you right off the bat when you get here. And then you also need it to just wave it in front of it's a little scanning device where you don't have to touch it, you just walk through. You don't have to do that on the way out. Even me, I was scanning coming on the way out. You don't have to do it. It's just one time, So there is a record. When you get to your clock, they are still operational. Again, I've been asking the company. I don't think that, we went to the half shifts. We'll wait and see if they can get that done, because the ones up front aren't hooked up to the time enterprise system, HR told me. So that was a little bit of a dilemma there. We don't want people not to get paid either. So we'll hopefully I can work that out. I don't know yet. Just for now, just plan on using the time clock, and like I said, they're going to be cleaning. The cafeteria was open today when I come in, and not open. It was open for the coffee. They have it separated with the barriers, on the Outer Drive side. I got questions out to the new rep over there with Continental. They're going to have a limited box food. He's going to give me and Justin and I the details soon, and we'll get that posted too. But right now the coffee was open. I showed you guys clips of the backside of the mart. That's been open. It's clean. Care Here. And again, I'll have Ryan post this. Myers just sent me the update. You could call. They want you to call, set up the appointment, 313-324-8180. The schedule right now will be Monday, and this is for, coming up for the 18th at least. They're going to treat Monday from 4 to 6 p.m., Tuesday 8 a.m. to noon, Wednesday 3 to 6 p.m., Thursday 12 to 2, and Friday 12 to 2. And like I said, they're gonna, they're trying to get different hours in there and, open it up for more testing. But right now, that's where they're at. But we do have air getting circulated pretty good with them to cranking up that the outside flow coming in and keeping those doors open. And when the air actually goes on, hopefully it's on by Monday. That was the plan. I don't think I've heard any hiccups there. So again, just bear with it. I know it's uncomfortable. We'll get back to, the basics coming up. And, the fact that we're into the middle of the 17th under the circumstances. Again, my 2019s and 2018s knew what was going on. I talked to them. Unfortunately, we didn't increase back to a 2.5 shift model. That's all. If we can get my 17s back, there's a lot of ideas. If we can work this out in this plant and can separate that social distancing, we're going to be a lot farther ahead, right? We'll get back to how we were, but this is going to be the way it is for a little while. It's like they said, it's like the new norm. I don't like it any more than you guys. So again, nor do the reps. But remember, we're doing the best we can to help you. There's a reason I don't say some things about the company. They're working with us, but don't think it's all cupcakes and butterflies. And there's been some contentious talks about stuff. And again, I get it. There's a business to run, but the UAW's first and foremost responsibility is to take care of your health, you and your family, and right there with the health is the job security. So take it for what it's worth. Again, if there's a way out, and you want to be out here, you have to be out here. Talk to benefits, talk to your physician. It's always been my position. Talk to your physician. We've talked to Ford, we've talked to GM, we've talked to Chrysler. We're all in the same boat, right? And that's our region is heavy with Ford. And like I said, Justin and I, we've been, working hard with our committees, and our committees are doing a great job, guys. It's just, bear with it. I get it. You're coming back. You've been off for 2 months, and it's, there's not much to say. My son's out there working, and, not that I care any less for him. He's, being smart, wearing his mask, he's washing his hands, doing what he's supposed to do. We haven't brought nothing home to my little girls or my dad. My dad's living with me. He's not compromised, knock on wood. I don't know. I do feel bad for these parents that have died. There's no rhyme or reason. There are rules. If something was to happen in here, there's a protocol. I understand that. We still only had those early cases, and that was it. So again, I'm not going to minimize it. I'm not going to pretend like I know what to expect next. All I know is we try to get you guys back to some sort of normalcy, and if there's an issue, get on the same page with your physician, talk to our benefits. They'll coordinate with HR with you, and we'll go from there. So again, I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully Ryan get all this stuff posted for you. The committee men are available. The benefits are available. You need any numbers, again, I'll have Ryan post everything. And like I said, take care of yourselves. God bless.